All right, this is a big night. It's a late one, so let's get into it. All right, so we have this problem you can see on the right-hand side. So it is the uh, first longest ascending sublist. Basically, if you look at this list, we've got a sublist that's the longest and the first occurrence, which is this one here, or you can see 1, 2, 5 is in ascending order. The next one is also in ascending order here, but this is the first occurrence. So, yeah, so we're given this header file in this section here, but there's also C implementation for it. But for the sake of this exercise, I'm not really going to go over that. I'm just going to show you how to implement this. Okay, and I'm not going to do the best job explaining, but that's all part of the process. Let me just have this coffee. Okay, so we want to start if the list we've received is null, is empty, or the list just has one item in it. So list to next, you can see we've got the struct prototyped here already, so just have this as null. Sorry, I'm kind of losing it. So we just wanted to return. That was just a joke, by the way. I'm all good. Okay, so yeah, yeah. If there's one item, we also just want to return null. Okay, so here's where we want to declare some variables. Okay, so we want to start by creating a new node. I don't know why I can't type right now, but it'll come to me. This will be start of, yeah, you can see I've already written this below, but that kind of helps, I guess. We're going to declare a pointer to start at null. We're just kind of initializing it here. Initializing. Cool. So yeah, we want our max length here to start at 0. Okay, so here's where we want to yes, create some current trackings. Don't know how else to explain this. I'm thinking maybe this, for the sake of this, I think it makes more sense to be in part of this current section here. So we want to create a int current length, and we want to declare this to 1 because, yeah, this is the start of the point. Yeah, basically we're given user input. Actually, no, that's a different question. We're just going to start our count from the node itself, so we want to include it here. That's why there's the 1. And then we also want to create a node to keep track of the current start of the sublist. Current start, yeah, equals. I think this is just current here. No. Sorry, that's L. Yeah, that's a pointer to. Sorry, L is just a pointer to the head of the list. Okay, great. So we've got our kind of variables and nodes that we've created. Let me just fix this. Max length. I probably made some typos, which I'll go over in the end. Okay, so now we want a way to be able to do comparisons. I don't know why I can't type right now. So we'll be doing this using a previous node and a pointer to the current node. So struct node previous equals L. And then likewise, we want to do struct node current equals L next. Yeah, so starting at this position, and then this will be just ahead of it. And that's how we can do our comparisons. So, yeah, I'm not really doing any compiling or anything right now. I'm kind of just going through it. I have to remember this stuff for an exam, so let me just have some coffee. It's gonna be a big night. Okay, so basically at the end, we currently have uh, this returns just a pointer to the start of the list, but we now want to return a pointer to the start of the ascending sublist. So we're actually going to return um, this start of the ascending sublist. That looks right. Okay, so leave that at the end, and then I'm going to have a while loop here. So while current is not equal to null, okay, so I like to leave lots of space. So yeah, this is our looping condition, and then we also want a not a way to recurse, but a way to I guess progress the nodes in the list that we're actually looking at. So oh geez, previous equals current, and then current equals current next. Okay, so we're gonna have a bunch of statements here. We're gonna have if statement here, and then we're gonna have an else if statement here. Finally, a else condition. And then, yeah, after these execute, this is where we want to progress through the list. Just off the top of my head, I want to put some comments here as well. Else if, don't really know where to put these comments, but this will do. Just gonna pour some more coffee. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll come back and fill these comments in. Okay, so first we want to check whether if so. Okay, it's kind of hard to do without a diagram or anything. But if the current value is greater than the previous value, the node that we just came from, say we're going through a list and we have, I don't know, 16, 18. Oh, I don't know why my typing is so terrible here. If we have a pointer to this one and then a pointer to this one, think of this as previous node, and then this is current. So we want to see if this value is greater than this value, then we can enter and progress. Yeah. So if the current value is greater than the previous value, it means that we want to so our current length is going to be incremented here. Current length, yep. I think that was the only, yeah. There might be another line here. Yeah, I'll have to kind of think about that. Let me just have some coffee. Okay, so now if the current count, do we have a current count? I keep forgetting what I create. Sorry, current length is greater than our max length. We will assign our max length will now equal current length. Like, yeah, max length gets updated with the greater being current length. Let me just double check. Okay, I think that should be good actually. Okay, so now this is, yeah, if we're choosing to go with this current count, we want to change the start of this sublist to equal the current node that we're at. Sorry, this will be the current start, and then current start will equal the current node pointer. And then, sorry, and current length equals 1. Why can I not type? Current length equals 1. Perfect. Okay, now this else condition just wants to also kind of reset the position and the count. So it's going to be copying some code here. Current start equals current, and then current length equals 1. I think this is about it. Else, okay. I'm just going to run this code and see if there's any mistakes, which there of course will be. So I've left out a semicolon there, and then this is current start, and then I think there might be another, this is also current start. Apologize for the slowness of the pace of this video, but so I'm just running make and then auto test /auto test. Why is this not running? /auto test. Okay, so I passed most of the cases except there must be a problem with the code somewhere. I'm just going to do a double check. So max length. Current length. Oh, I know what I forgot. So this also needs to include the current length must be greater than or equal to 2. And that's just, where is it? The sublist must contain at least 2 elements. So the current length of our sublist must be greater than or equal to 2. So if I just run that again, /auto test. Okay, so we've got 4 test cases and they all pass. So that's going to be the end of that. Thank you.